Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So we got, I'm happy to see that some of these Black women are getting online to speak out, at least briefly, about a lot of the foolishness that has been persistent online and offline. This young lady is talking about the weight issue that Black women have. As you can see, she has examples of someone who's overweight versus Black women of the past. That says Black women of the 70s, and you can see how those women look. But I'm gonna let her cook. There is a little bit of profanity, but we don't mind about that. We're just gonna let her cook.
When our grandmothers was calling us fat and telling us we need to back away from the table and telling us the hard truth, that's when we had structure. When y'all started normalizing bullshit and y'all started caring about people's feelings, that's when we lost the plot, bitch. Just look at history. Look at the Black people before us. Just look at history. Never in a million years would I have ever thought that we would have a fat activist. What y'all are promoting is not just obesity, but you are promoting destruction. How the hell are y'all coming up here with all these think pieces telling Black people that we need to get organized? And you're talking about battling white supremacy when you don't even have the physical capabilities to do so. Just really think about that. Y'all come up here loud and fucking wrong, big as a motherfucking house, in your 20s, asking for a fucking seatbelt extender, okay? And thinking that you're going to accomplish anything. You're not going to accomplish a motherfucking thing other than maybe a heart attack before you turn 40. Your physical aligns with your mental capabilities, okay? If you're running around here just stuffing your fucking mouth with junk and not being aware of your caloric intake, I'm sorry, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say out your motherfucking mouth, because it's given you don't give a damn about yourself. So it's nothing that you can tell me up here on this app. The Black women before us, and I'm speaking to Black people, so I don't want y'all saying, oh, well, it's YT people that's obese or other people. Why don't you focus on them? I'm not focused on them because I'm a Black woman. So mind your fucking business. The Black women that came before us looked 3 to 4 times younger than we did at this age. They were beautiful. They were energetic. Look at these women now. Look at them now. Say what you want, but this is not my fucking representation. Back in the day when our grandmothers was calling.
And I heard not a single lie did this young lady say. Bonnet and all. I don't care about none of that. She's saying the truth. They still in the comment section making excuses. She said that your health align with your mental capabilities. As you believe about yourself, that is what is going to show about yourself. And not only that, the effort that you make or don't make for your weight tells a lot of people a lot about what you think about yourself and what kind of person you are and how you carry important matters in your life. And Black people don't get that in general. And these big back Black women that want to make excuses about it, that want to continue to have unhealthy habits, and then want other people to, validate it, excuse it, like it anyway, and all of that type of foolishness. I'm glad she said, when we started normalizing a lot of foolishness, we lost the plot as a group of women. Because how y'all mad that we saying lose weight when you can lose weight? How you mad? How is that a problem? Black women telling other black women, because the black men said it and y'all didn't want to listen. So now we're saying it. Your biggest advocate that y'all would hold up, which was Lizzo, she got tired. Lizzo got tired. She cried because people called her big and they was making fun of her online, and she was trying to make music and do this and that to try to deflect away from, you know what I'm saying, her weight and her appearance. She was like, that doesn't have anything to do with my talent. That doesn't have, and indeed, you're talented whether you're big or small, if you're talented. But at the same time, your image and your health is worth something. So at some point, Lizzo was like, I'm tired of hearing about it. And really, I'm tired of being it. Let me get up in this gym. Let me see what I can do in this gym. You can't stop her from flaunting around. And she's not even like the smallest that she could be. Like, she lost significant weight, but you can tell she still got weight to lose. And you can't stop Lizzo from flaunting around. Okay? You can tell just in her movement that she feels better about herself. And y'all will fight tooth and nail. Y'all look for any excuse. First, it was a thyroid problem. Now it's PCOS. And you know what I'm saying? That's an issue. Now it's a hormonal issue. Whatever. How about it's an eating issue? How about it's a lack of discipline issue? How about that? Because I need y'all to think about something. How many successful people that you can think of that's not celebrities that are overweight? People who really got motion in this world, including the women. Women who really got a lot that they got going on in their lives, and they're, you know what I'm saying, very capable women, very intelligent women. They're usually not big women. They're usually not big women. Even the so-called boss babe that a lot of y'all chicks look up to, they are not fat. Those women are not fat. The vast majority of them women who identify as being high-powered and high-valued and this and that, those women are not fat. None of them. The black ones, the white ones, all of them, all of the women that be in that category, they are not overweight women. The women that can typically get the men that y'all say y'all want, not overweight women. They are not. They are not. As a matter of fact, they're quite meticulous about their appearance. They're constantly getting pedicures and manicures and, you know what I'm saying, facial scrubs and this and that to try to maintain a youthful appearance, try to maintain a healthy appearance, try to maintain a particular weight, don't go over a particular weight. Meanwhile, as many excuses as y'all make for eating like a hog, you gonna stay in the crazy mindset that you stay in. This is why a lot of y'all lives be chaotic and you can't really get nothing together. You can't really do, because you don't exercise discipline in the main aspects, which is spiritual and health value. You don't maintain discipline in those two areas. Those are the first two values, spiritual and health. And I keep telling y'all that they are intrinsically tied to one another. They are inextricably tied. You're not going to get away from it. This is why the young lady said in the video, and I've stressed to you before, that being real overweight is something going on in your spirit. It's something going on in your spirit. You are that big for a reason. Food don't taste that good. Because all of the food that I used to eat when I was real big and found a lot of comfort in and found it to be delicious, I cannot eat that food. It don't even taste good. It doesn't even taste good. I'm going to give you a quick example before I get out of here. About 2 weeks ago, I want to say, I didn't feel like cooking. So I said, man, I'm gonna order me something off like Uber Eats. And I hadn't done that in almost, I want to say 8 months or something like that. I don't really order off of Uber Eats. So I said, let me order a little something. I ordered like 2 pieces of chicken and some fries. When I tell you I couldn't eat that chicken, I couldn't eat it. I could not eat it. Do you know why? Because it didn't taste good on my tongue and it made me nauseous. It made me like the first 2 bites, and it was like a little bitty chicken leg. It wasn't even like a big piece of chicken. I took 2 bites. I couldn't do it. My body was like, excuse me, we don't eat that. We don't eat that. So I don't know why you put that in your mouth. I threw it in the garbage. I threw it all the way in the garbage. All the way in the garbage. Gone. And I keep having to tell myself my body don't like that. It doesn't like it. It's not even tasty. That's why I said the food don't even taste that good. Because once you change your palate, that food don't taste good. It tastes gross. It tastes nasty. It's either too sweet, or it's too salty, or it's too processed, or it's too something. Your taste buds don't, your palate, it could change too much. I can't eat that stuff. I cannot eat that stuff. And probably every 9 to 10 months, I have to remind myself at least once a year with instances like that, where my body completely rejects it. And I have to remind myself, my mind remembers back years ago when I used to eat that and it tasted good. My brain thinks my body likes it. My body tells me a different story. I literally can't eat it. She not wrong. You can have a big back if you want to. It's crazy work that y'all have normalized it to begin with. And I'm with her on one of the last things she said. That big back stuff, that's not my representation as a Black woman. It's not. Jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.